Usually I start my day off um, checking like everything I have to do for work, seeing if there's any like thing I need to follow up on like urgently. It's Tuesday, so I get to do a two a day today. So I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna leave to Pilates in just a little bit. This Tuesday is actually a little different than usual, in that this Tuesday I have an order for my jewelry business, which you can kind of see back there. I'm in the process of closing it down, but I still have it up for the time being, and I have a jewelry order, so I'm gonna fill that. And then I'm going to, I've already checked all my work emails, things like that, to know what I have to do. Of course, someone booked an interview for late evening on New Year's Eve. Anyways, I'll fulfill that order, get the few little work items I need to do done first, get some breakfast, and then head to the gym for Pilates. I'm not a breakfast before gym kind of person, but I am a vitamins before gym kind of person. So I'll go ahead and take my vitamins, drink my water to get my day started. I usually eat when I come back, just because I very easily get sick while working out. And if I eat beforehand, it can be a hit or a miss. Like, it might have a really good workout because I have extra energy, or I might be nauseous the whole time because I ate. We're starting off our day good. Then I'm gonna go to the post office and drop off that order, head back home, shower, and get back into the swing of things for work. Hopefully I'll be able to get some footage of this Pilates class. It's a mat Pilates class. I've done reformer, but the reformer classes near me, they just weren't doing it for me. The first one I tried didn't have wasn't focusing on form. So I'd already been doing Pilates for a year, but I was doing mat Pilates, and so I was going to try reformer Pilates so that I can get better at my form. And there was like no corrections, no changes, no anything. And it wasn't like she was saying I was doing great. It's just that there was not enough focus, even though there was only 10 of us in the class. And then the second reformer Pilates one I tried, I wasn't even breaking a sweat. I would go in there, I would do the work. They were a little bit better about focusing on form, but I wasn't even breaking a sweat. There was nothing going on. I would leave and feel like I still needed to work out. So that wasn't for me either. So right now we're gonna stick to mat Pilates until we find another reformer Pilates gym and go from there. I just finished up Pilates. It was definitely different, definitely harder, but I actually really loved like her layout of how she did it. Like I said, it's different than I usually do, but you know, change is good. So we'll be back for Barre tonight. Gonna head home, get something to eat, get showered, and start work. So I had to hurry up and shower, post Pilates, and get changed because I had a work call. Now I have lunch, have chicken tacos. And then I'll probably have like a fruit or something later before we go to Barre. But now we're just gonna do kind of a lot of work calls and stuff. So much happened. Work got so much busier after I had last taped. And so I pretty much had to just go ahead and focus, like lock in on work, get all my calls, my interviews, things like that out of the way. And then I realized that like I'm not prepared for New Year's. So tomorrow me and my girls are doing vision boards, and I usually do a vision board like every year. I've done one for the last 3 years, 2 years, 20, 24, 23, 24, and 25. So yeah, last 3 years. But I'm not prepared to do my vision board right now. So I have to get my photos. So I need to look them up on Pinterest and look them up Like even within like my photos, I like to use a mix, but I don't want to use too much of a mix of me, just because like it could be a mental thing. But I feel like that last year my vision board had too many. So 2023, I used photos of me in 2024 because 2023 was a great year for me. Well, then in 2024, some of those things didn't happen, but I was like, nah, 2025, like I really want them to still happen, like they can happen. So I was like, okay, perfect. We're going to use some of these photos that are from 2024's vision board on 2025's, but they're actually 2023 photos. So then I felt like it was living like too much in the past. Like every time I looked up on my vision board, and my vision board sits on my desk. Every time I looked up on my vision board, it was like, that's kind of like I'm looking back in the past instead of looking toward the future. And some of the things did happen in 2025. Some of the things didn't happen. But I just want to make sure this one's a little bit more future focused instead of like past focus. So like travel's not a big one on my vision board for 2026. So like I'd love to travel, but it's not like the big one. Traveling is not like that's what I'm really trying to do 2026 is actually more focused on saving, because I really want to buy a house soon, and the way this economy is set up, it's not realistic, but it is delusional, and I believe in my big God, so we're gonna see what happens. But so it's been focusing on saving. So I've already been saving a lot this year already, and then I'm already, obviously going to continue into saving, credit building, looking into the kind of house I want, and like my health is always one. I always like to focus on making sure my health stays a priority, because I can't achieve anything else if I'm not good. But like I've been struggling with like choosing pictures like for my vision board, just in general, because I like to do a mix of like quotes and other things. And then like, where are my glasses? I don't have no vision because I don't have no glasses. Can't see without his. Actually, that's a very sad movie, so we're not gonna quote that. I sometimes quote movies and songs, but we're gonna leave that there. But yeah, and then I like want to focus like again like more on like my nutrition and stuff, because I haven't been like the greatest with that. And it's not even like it's bad. Like if you ask my friends and family, they'd be like least like low-key a health nut. But like I just feel like one, my eating isn't as like intentional. So right now, I like today, I didn't eat before the gym. Then I had tacos, and that was like around like 11. And then I didn't eat anything else until like I ate some squash. So like I haven't really eaten, like I don't really usually get my 3 meals a day. I maybe get 2 meals and like 2 snacks. And then lately, I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this, but I've been wanting like a lot of like sweets. So like I'd be like, oh, I just really want a Snickers, oh, I just really want a Kit Kat, or whatever it is. And it's like I've never been that big of like a sweet person, but like over the last 6 months that's been happening, so I want to like cut that out. And it's not even like, oh, I want it like at dessert time. It's like for dessert I'll have like pomegranate or I'll have mango, but when like I'll just be in the middle of my day and I'll be like, "Ugh, I really need a Snickers to get through the day," or like I really need a piece of candy specifically, and like it'll just tide me over. And I'm sure that has to do with like me not eating well and all that, and like me not eating regularly. But that's something I want to like get resolved and like regulated, especially because like over the last month, I think I've lost maybe like 4 pounds. And even though like I'm not really like a scale watcher, I do want to lose like a little bit more weight, and then I'm also trying to turn more muscle. And so I do a mix of plant and like animal protein, but I really don't care for animal protein. I was vegan for a few years. And like literally I can be eating a piece of chicken right now and all of a sudden it'll make my stomach hurt because I'll remember how these chickens got to be here. So I really want to focus on like that nutritional aspect. And then like they say you can't like outwork a bad diet, and that's essentially what it is, because I go to the gym 5 days a week. I go to the gym Monday through Thursday and then also Saturday. So I go to it's not that I'm not working out enough, and it's a mix of workouts. I do 2 days interval training, 2 days bars/Pilates, 1 day kickboxing. So it's not even like I don't have a good mix of things happening. It's just that I am not like my metabolism's too low because I'm not eating enough. So my body's still holding on to all the food and stuff. I had to move closer to where I actually like work out at. And it was a false alarm anyways. It's not even time for me to go in yet, which is great because I still need to get ready. I don't work out like this. I gotta put my headband on. Like, there's a whole routine. Now, given I usually do it before I leave the house, but again, like I said, I may have found time to sit and chat, but I was rushing. I was rushing out of the house today, so I just had to throw kind of everything in there. Because traffic is no joke, and I rather be rushing and be early than to be like, oh yeah, no, I have all the time in the world, and then guess what? I'm late. And like, I'm the kind of person that I have like a specific spot. Like, there we go. Now my headband's right where I like it. But I'm the kind of person, like, I have like a specific spot that I like to like work out in. Like, that is my workout spot. And so I don't necessarily always try to get here early, but I also don't like to be late because there is no designated spots. It's just you get what you get. But like, do I feel like there's an unassigned assignment? Yes, I do. And so I like to make sure that I get here at a reasonable time so that I can get that. I actually want to incorporate other like workouts in. I've been doing a little bit more like, I don't want to say tougher workouts, but a little bit more strength training first workouts, because I am doing High Rocks at the end of January. I was going to do High Rocks in Houston in March, but the ticket sold out so fast, like I didn't even get a chance to like to think about it really. But I'm doing High Rocks in Phoenix, and I might do High Rocks Vegas too, because like, why not push yourself? But so with that, like, I'm already a good runner. I run like all the time. I just ran a 5K. I'll insert a photo right here. I plan on running another 5K in the middle of January. I actually have a lot of running goals this year because like I used to be a distance runner, and I just enjoy running. Running helps me like work through my problems. Running helps me like, when I say work through my problems, I mean like I'll run and I like, now I have the solution to my problem, or I'll run and now I'll run and now I have a solution to my problem. I'll run and like it like helps me think through like my day, what my plans are, anything. Like, running is really just something that clears my head and helps me get to where I'm going and understanding what I want and just everything. I'm a runner. But yeah, so I'm just overall a runner, and so that's my thing. You can always catch me running, and you can always catch me with some sunscreen on. I brought that up because this is a sunscreen with SPF. I mean, a lip gloss with a sunscreen with SPF, of course. A lip gloss with SPF. But now now that I'm all dressed, hair is put up, I have my mat, I have my water, I have my bag, I have my hair clip just in case I need that. I'm all ready to go. So I have just finished Barre, so it's my last workout of the day. It was definitely tougher. It's always tougher after I do a Tuesday morning Pilates. But always a good workout. I love this teacher. I'll try to insert some clips if I haven't already inserted some clips from the Barre class. But love my Tuesdays. Now I'm gonna head home, shower, probably eat a salad because why not? That's my comfort food right now. But eat a nice little dinner and call it a day.